is up? Welcome to your love reading for June 22nd through the 28th. This is for Scorpio, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Since this is a love reading, I do recommend checking your Moon and Venus signs as well, as they may resonate better for you in a love reading than your Sun sign. As always, this isn't going to resonate for every Scorpio out there, so if it doesn't, don't try to force it to. If it does, I'd love to hear your stories in the comments. All right, here we go, guys. Overall energy for Scorpio in love, June 22nd through the 28th. What? Okay, whole deck. Let's try it again, Scorpio. Overall energy for Scorpio in love. Wow, you guys, why are we stuck today? Overall energy for Scorpio in love. Thank you. Oh, come on. Ace of Wands reversed. All right. I will show these to you again when I read them once I get them all out, okay? Recent past for Scorpio in love. The Wheel. This is the Wheel of Fortune, Wheel of the Year, depending on the deck you're in. Present energy for Scorpio in love. Ooh, Two of Pentacles reversed. That would be why that Ace of Wands is reversed up there. All right. Immediate future for Scorpio in love. Oh, Page of Swords reversed. What? Potential obstacle for Scorpio in love. Eight of Wands reversed. Advice for Scorpio in love. If it doesn't fall, Two of Swords. Okay, here we go, guys. So for me as a reader, the overall energy is always the person that I'm reading for. It would be the energy that you yourself are taking on this week in love. Everything else here is interchangeable. It can be for you or the person you're dealing with, your surrounding energies, all that good stuff, right? Okay, so your overall energy, Scorpio, for this week is the Ace of Wands reverse. So fire energy, doesn't matter. It's the energy that you yourself are taking on. But it's a lack of motivation, a lack of drive, lack of passion. It can feel like a missed opportunity, like something just didn't get off the ground, like there wasn't enough passion, enough motivation to get something off the ground. It's like a lack of a new beginning. If you're single, you probably feel like very unmotivated to date. If you're in a relationship, it's probably lacking in some aspect, probably the passion aspect. Oh, and look what just came out to clarify. That's your card, guys. This is Scorpio energy. So you are being your whole self, right? To come out as yourself, as your overall energy is amazing, and that's exactly where you want to be. The thing is, though, death is all about transformation and endings, all right? So if you recently ended something, you're not ready for a new beginning with anyone yet. With that Ace of Wands reversed, it's just not time for you. You're just not there yet. If you are in a relationship, then you know that it needs to change. You know that it needs to transform. You just don't have the energy to. Or you feel like it's just not possible, all right? And do you know what I mean? But you guys could not be more in your power, honestly. You literally came out as yourself. So I don't think that it's a you problem. I think it's circumstantial. Let's clarify death, though. Clarify death for Scorpio. Oh, the Ace of Swords. Okay, that's a good one. So air energy, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. But the Ace of Swords is an epiphany. It's an aha moment. This is a new beginning, but it's a different kind of new beginning than the Ace of Wands. Whereas, like, you have this truth now. You have this newfound clarity, right? This new communication. You know, somebody might have said something that kind of switched a light bulb on in you, and it's now either causing an ending for you, or it's just letting you know that you need to completely change this situation because it's not working. It's lacking passion, it's lacking drive, motivation. There might be some sexual issues here. But you have this clarity now. You know what I mean? Like it's like something like turned on inside of you, and now you know what you have to do. You have to either end it or you have to completely change it. All right. In your recent past, you have the Wheel. Now, this is I think my only Wheel card where she's pregnant in it out of all my decks, but I could be wrong on that one. But anyway, so it could have been a potential pregnancy here, could have been like baby mom issues, whatever. I don't look at it that way. The Wheel's a good card. It's just kind of a reminder that life moves in cycles, right? So in your recent past, there was like some kind of good fortune, good luck, some growth, you know, things like turning around for you. Like it was like a fated connection, like kind of like destiny type shit. But that's in your recent past. So I don't know what happened here to cause things to kind of change for you, but they did, and you know it. So anyway, in your present, you have the Two of Pentacles reversed. This is Earth, Virgo, Taurus, Capricorn. So this is somebody juggling and getting overwhelmed. Now, it could be juggling between two people, but it doesn't have to be that. It can just be juggling a lot of responsibilities, you know, but it's getting to the point where things are getting dropped and it's too much. It's getting to be overwhelming. If you are dealing with two people or they are, it's now getting to be very overwhelming. Hence why there's no motivation and no energy, because somebody's overwhelmed. Ooh. Clarify the Two of Pentacles. Clarify the Two of Pentacles on the floor. All right, hold on, guys. Oh, nice. The High Priestess. Okay, so there could be some secrets here about two different people, somebody juggling two people. Doesn't have to be, though. It's just a need to connect with your intuition and get in touch with your spirituality, your higher self. You have some things happening here that are pretty major, and you need to really be in touch with yourself, your spirituality, your intuition in order to know what to do here. You know, death energy is your energy, but it's really major energy. And you can navigate it better than anyone else, but it's still major. It doesn't mean that it's going to be easy, right? So just make sure that you're listening to your intuition. If you are with someone and you think that there's another person, I would go with that because that's what it looks like to me. If it's not that and you just feel like you're overwhelmed in the situation, then you need to listen to that. Listen to your gut. Okay. Clarify the High Priestess. The Chariot reversed, Cancer energy. If you're dealing with a Cancer, they are not in their right state of mind. They're out of sorts. Don't have to be, though, but either way, Chariot reversed is feeling stuck, feeling like stuck. You can't move forward. There's no victory. And this can be for you or them. It's feeling like you can't move forward in a situation. If you are actually trying to move, like physically move in with this person, there's going to be some issues, or travel to them or with them, there's going to be some issues. But if it's just moving forward in general, it's not happening. There's a blockage. So you need to listen to your intuition and find out what that is, because it could very well be another person. All right. Your immediate future. Not surprised, guys, the Page of Swords. So this is like ghosting someone, cutting off communication, and it can also be really stalkery energy. It's like the person that you don't talk to, but they're constantly stalking your social media, like that type of thing. So watch out for that, guys. All right. Air energy, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. It doesn't have to be an air sign, though. It's just the energy of the card. Clarify the Page of Swords. Ooh, the King of Swords. More air, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. The King of Swords is verbally abusive, narcissistic, so watch out for that. You could have somebody here who you might have, like, cut ties with. You might have ended things with, but they're really stalkery. And so here's the thing with, like, narcissistic people. They're very cold and detached, but they don't want to let go either. So it's like, you know, they might act like a complete asshole, and they might very well be a complete asshole, but that doesn't mean that they don't want to win. So they're still going to be, like, checking out your social media, stalking you, whatever, trying to be a dick. So watch out for that. Watch out for this person, because they're really cut off from their feelings for whatever reason. And they could be, you know, really deceptive, but there's definitely major communication issues here in the future, whereas you might have to actually, like, block someone, cut off communication with them, or somebody's doing that to you. But if they are, they're still watching you. All right? Okay. Your potential obstacle. The Eight of Wands reverse. That's lack of communication, lack of action. Same theme, right? Again, if you're traveling to someone or with someone, gonna be issues there, but it's just a lack of action, lack of passion, lack of drive, communication, and it can also be jealousy, which is why somebody would be checking on your social media. All right. What are you hoping for, Scorpio? What is Scorpio hoping for in love? The Page of Pentacles. You're hoping for a new stable offer, whether it's with this person or someone completely new. You are hoping that somebody offers you something stable. All right, it's like, it's stable communication. It's like a message. It's like an offer of something committed. It doesn't have to be, you know, all out, let's move in together, let's get married, but it is meant to be something long-term and stable. That's what you're hoping for. All right, guys. What are you afraid of, Scorpio? What is Scorpio afraid of in love? The Six of Swords. You're afraid of walking away. You're afraid of leaving. So this situation looks to be very challenging for you, and you learned a lot of lessons, and you're either still in it and trying to end it, or you already ended it, but it scares you. Like, you don't want to leave, but you kind of feel like you have to, right? I mean, that's normal. Every time, you know, I mean, when we leave relationships, it's going to be scary whether it was a shit relationship or not, because it's what we know, right? All right, your advice, guys. The Two of Swords. It's time to make your decision. When you make the decision, make sure that you're looking at it for exactly what it is. You have this newfound clarity. Don't lose it, okay? Make sure that you're looking at it for what it is, and make sure that you're listening to your intuition. But it is time to make that decision. All right, clarify the Two of Swords. For Scorpio, clarify the Two of Swords for Scorpio. The Six of Wands reversed. Okay, listen here. This is like feeling unappreciated, feeling like you're not being recognized for the effort that you put in. It can also be like a bit of an egotistical card. So when making this decision, just because you make the decision to leave a relationship that's challenging doesn't mean that you failed. It doesn't mean that you're a failure because you have a relationship that didn't work out. So don't think that, making the decision to leave means that you failed. That's not it. Like, it just means that you're done with that relationship, that you learned the lessons that you needed to learn, and it's time to move on now. It doesn't mean that you failed. It just means that you're done with it. Right? Okay? All right, guys. Take care.